Hey guys, Master Kid's back with some Destiny for you today, of course, and this is going to be the video where I show you our winning run on the last boss on the Vault of Glass, which is the raid they opened up in Destiny. The last boss is named Atheon, and there was a few more sections before this, but this was the only one I locally recorded because this was the final thing that we had to do. This was a tough one. So this is a post commentary, so there was no commentary recorded on the footage, so I'm just talking over it now. I'm going to see if I can explain what's happening so you can sort of get a grasp of this fight. Right now we've got three of us at the back of the map. We are the three furthest away from the boss. In a second what will happen is the boss will pick us and teleport us to another dimension. Here we are, we call it jungle, so we yell out jungle. Three people outside know that they have to go to the portal to open up the jungle portal to let us back out. All the while we need to be down there killing those enemies so none of us die. Now we need to focus our fire on these glyphs or these oracles that spawn. If we don't kill those, raid over. If we are standing here and we are killing them too slowly and the guy downstairs hasn't killed the other enemies, our screen starts to go black because he hasn't been near us and he has to come up and actually cleanse us with a shield. So right now what we're doing is we're hoping that the portal's open. You can see the portal's open, which means the three guys outside have got it open, which is very, very good. So we're going to run through, because now after we've killed all the glyphs we get a damage boost, but it only lasts for 30 seconds. So we need to get onto this center platform where the guy with the shield quickly pulls a bubble shield out, which allows us to shoot out of it, but it doesn't allow anything to shoot into it. This is a slower technique than anyone else uses, but it's a safe technique as well, which means that nothing can hit you. As long as we sit in this bubble in the right spot, we are completely safe. But we do have one character not doing any damage, he's just holding a shield. Now what we do is we run to the back again. We get teleported again because we are the three slayers we designated. So now we're in desert. We yell out desert. So what we do is we got to run down, we got to kill these dudes because they have the potential to almost one-shot you. So we go down super, we hit them. The advantage of when we actually kill all the oracles, which are the things I'm shooting up in the air now, once we kill all those, we have permanently recharging supers, which is really, really good. So as long as we can constantly loop it, we can come back in here with supers. So I killed this one, 1, 2, shoot it. Now what happens is we have a hunter. He pulls his super golden gun. He can one-shot those oracles, which means we get 1, 2, 3 oracles killed. Portal opens, we go out. We have the full 30-second timer of the damage. So it's like this the whole time. The whole time it's like this. Fast, thinking fast, acting fast. It is a challenge unlike anything I've had in a first-person shooter. I'm sure there's probably people that played maybe the MMOs, maybe WoW and things like that have the raids, but I've never been into those. This is different from me. I have never had to experience this amount of teamwork in a first-person shooter before, and I really think it's implemented really, really well. They didn't try and dumb it down. They didn't do any artificial difficulty. It's just good old-fashioned good design. It's just, as long as everything falls into place, as long as everybody is perfect and no one makes a mistake, you will complete this. The second someone stuffs up, the second there's a little glitch or something like that, raid over. It's that fine a line, and that's why I think it's so enjoyable. So again, we loop again, the guy pulls his super, he's got the last 3 glyphs, he can just one-shot them. You see the portal's not open. That means the dudes outside are having trouble. They need to stand on this glyph to open this portal to let us back out. What can happen is they'll stand on that glyph, which is the one that I just walked past there. They'll stand on that glyph and it'll open the portal. But if the enemies come and take over that glyph, it shuts down the portal and then raid wipes. So very, very tough. And I should say that Colossus, who was playing with us there, was actually the only person alive outside that had to take over that portal and kill the enemy. So he did a really, really good job there because his 2 teammates out here are actually down in the center. So he had to basically solo that, which is really, really solid. So now we're in a bit of a rhythm. We feel it. We're going down, we're getting this done. I come down here, I super these guys just to help Tankins, who's the shield. He took over the shield duties for the whole time, and all we do now is we basically just kill the oracles as fast as we can. And as long as we can keep looping like this, we always have the super on the hunter. We had 2 hunters, we had OG and we had Prey, who were actually going through, so it meant that as long as they came through, they had their super, which means the last 3 oracles could always just be shot instantly, which makes it very, 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 very convenient, because if you have to waste time standing there shooting the oracles, it's not as good, because that's another problem there. You see the glitch there where I walked through the portal and I literally walked through it. There are a couple of bugs in the raid that were a little frustrating, where the one I showed you there, I walked through the portal and didn't get teleported. There's another one where the three of you can run back to the room where we go now, and for some reason the game won't teleport one of you, or may only teleport one of you. It's very, very random. Hopefully, there was a patch that was released recently. Hopefully they might have tried to fix that up, but there are a few things that could almost break the raid, and it was really, really frustrating when it happened, because we were in a really good rhythm at this point, and the only thing that was stuffing us up was the glitches that were happening. Because what happens is everybody has a place, everyone has a position, everyone has a role, and when the game randomly teleports the wrong player, or when the game decides not to teleport one of your slayers into the oracle room, you might as well stop playing, because there's no way you can do it. Your plans are out the window when it stuffs that up. So hopefully that's fixed, but I'm not entirely sure. So right now, this was just about now, yeah, about now that's the furthest that we'd ever had his health, and we could taste it and we could see it. We're like, we're doing good damage, we've got this done. And right now we're like, we could have stayed there and we could have kept shooting, but we were like, let's get back, let's do another loop to be safe. We probably could have taken him out there, but we're like, let's just get it done, let's play it safe. We're in jungle, now we're all beaten heart mode, we're all panicking. We're like, alright, get down there, just loop it, do it safe, do it clean, get up, shoot the oracles. Everyone outside is panicking as well, because if they make a mistake, we can't get back out of here and the raid wipes. So they're like, alright, we have to play solid, we have to stay alive. We're starting to black out here, so we need the shield to come up and cleanse us. We're starting to panic. We're starting to panic! I'm missing shots with the sniper. So Super gets pulled, one shots. We see that portal open, and it's the most beautiful thing we've ever seen. We just go straight through that portal. We get a full 30-second boost. There we go, 29, 28, 27. Right now we are yelling and swearing at each other, just shoot, just shoot, just shoot. So we just light him up. Enraged timer is just about to start, and we see him burn, and it is the most glorious sight ever. The swearing and the yelling that happened now was obscene, and you're lucky you didn't hear it. So you see I got Chatter White, which is the white shader. Very, very hard to get, and I believe the raid is the only place you can get that shader for your armor. Perfect dancing synchronization there, me and Tankins, I love it. I also got 3 Ascendant Shards. The Chatter White shader is not a guarantee. I didn't know whether it was, but we found out, unfortunately for Always Praying, he got a legendary ship instead of the shader. He really wanted the shader for his armor, so hopefully this week we can drag him through and he'll get that for his reward in this week. But yeah, you can either get weapons, you can get the shader, or you'll get a legendary ship, or maybe something else. But that was it. We got it done. A lot of people said we couldn't do it, and we were doing it wrong, that the way that we were doing it in the middle using the shield would not work. And we were like, we're doing it because it's safe, and we're doing it. The way that people do it now is they actually use the shield to damage Atheon, to do a lot more damage. So I think this weekend we'll probably try that and see how much more it'll do. Having 6 people shooting him instead of 5 should speed it up quite a lot. And like I said, hopefully we're all 28, maybe a couple of 29s now, and we all have a really nice array of exotic and legendary weapons, so we should be able to tear him up. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll try and get the Titan one done. I'll see if I can just do a character video where I show you my gear. And I've also got another character I'm working on now. So plenty more Destiny to come. I hope you enjoyed. And until the next video, we'll see you later.